Yeah, Tim,
Ooh,
how
what's
you
up?
doing,
What's up?
man? Happy
I'm
Friday.
great. Happy Friday. Welcome back. We missed you
Oh,
last night.
oh yeah, thank you. It's hey, that's what's funny. Like crypto, one day is like a week or two.
Oh,
Had
I know.
had people message you like something's wrong. They're like, "Are you okay? Is everything? Did you had something happen?" But it's awesome.
Somebody send a car to Ray's house.
That's right.
Man down.
That's right. He's usually in that room that's all wood. But good to see you, man. And yeah, good times. And
I know things are getting excited. I thought maybe somebody moved you over to a padded room
that's right. Got to
because
bounce
you're
off
getting
the wall.
crazy.
Got to bounce off the walls, man, because it's coming. One thing, right? Everybody's expecting the ETF maybe today. Of course, come on, man. You know they're
Yeah.
gonna do it. And drag their feet if it is right. Looks like it's locked in, but it did not happen today. It's not going to happen over the weekend, Tim.
No.
And yeah, we'll probably see it Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, right? Could be the last day, like they want to do, right? Drag it out, right? Get as much FUD as you can because I need to get some Bitcoin, Tim. I think they need to get some.
Well, it's still not settled. I don't think it's been bantered about all over the place whether ARK gets it first because their application is the one that's expiring next week. And that's why everybody's like, "Ooh, it's gonna happen," whether they get it or they unlock everybody at the same time.
Right.
So, if that's your bet, what do you think it's gonna be? All for one for all, or ARK gets the first
No,
take?
I think they'll do it all. I think
They'll do it all.
they just in general. I mean, if they keep
Yeah,
rolling it out, that's just more. That's just more mooning stuff, right? That's just more good news. Every time they just keep
yeah.
adding another one, I think they'll just want to like, hey, let it go, do its thing. Plus, it's more. It seems like a more fair. Like everybody's got the same start, right?
I wouldn't say that if I worked for ARK
Yeah, that's true.
because I think they're 2 months ahead or 3 months. Like they did April application, and everybody else was like in June. Like, oh, somebody put in an application, and then it
Mm,
took 2 months for the rest of them to put in an application. So I think ARK should get like a day,
a little
maybe.
a day job. So it is. That's what you're saying. So that's ARC. That is the 10th. That's
Yeah,
the
who's
deadline.
that? Kathy Wood, right?
Yeah, that's Kathy
She's
Wood.
the
Yeah.
one. It's their application that's expiring next week, and the SEC has to make a decision 6 months from their application.
Hmm.
So, that's it. And if they don't, if they turn them down, they're going to sue the SEC. So I think it's their plan to obviously give the green light. But I was just wondering how they green light, everybody at the same time, or as
Yeah.
the applications were filed, or
Well, we'll
that's
see.
the tricky part.
It's going to be a
Either
good
way, something's going to happen next week. Well,
good news week.
we
Yeah.
know something's going to happen, but
Oh yeah.
it's going to be a big week all around.
Either way, it's it don't matter to us. I mean, like I said, we know it doesn't. Whatever. I mean, this is good for the whole space, but we're not.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not doing any of the centralized ETF stuff. It's great, right, for all these people that want to come in nice, easy way, and that's
yeah.
exactly what we always talked about.
No,
But
we said it a while back that if that doesn't kickstart adoption, everybody's like, "Oh, nobody uses crypto, only criminals use crypto," whatever. Th- if your banks, if JP Morgan and Fidelity and BlackRock and whoever runs your pension fund is all like, "Well, you should take 5% of your 2, 3, 4, 5% of your portfolio and put some in there." I mean, it's inevitable, but you know, people are going to have to pay attention. So
yep,
even if you go, no, I'm not, I'm out of crypto, you're going to watch it take its first big leap. One small leap, one small step for us crypto guys who have been here for a
yeah.
while, one giant leap for the rest of society.
That's right. It is. It is. That's true. And then we got some comments, man. We got
Yeah.
Dan. Good to see you, brother. Looking forward to thank you. Appreciate you joining us, Dan. Ella, yes, welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Transformation is happening. Yes, it is. Good to have you. Thank you, Robin. Appreciate it. It's like I'm telling you, it feels like a week. You miss a day here in crypto. It's at least a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
you know how dog years are 7 years. Like one day in crypto is like 2 months.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Robin. Appreciate you. And Marisha, yes, buenas noches. Seeing all those amazing fireworks and things going off down in South America. Richard, good to see you. Hello, hello. And thank you. Thank you. Yes, so welcome back. And happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday, you, Jason. Good to see you, brother. And Floor, very good to see you. Happy Friday, Monster Family. And Deborah, thank you, Deborah. Good to see you. Decrypting Chaos. That's another thing. Decrypting Chaos and Hatsack, you got to check out. They're starting their own YouTube channel. and they got amazing stories that they're working on. So not only do they got great stories to read on their websites, they're gonna have some audio things. So take a look and be looking out for that. I know they got one right now, but they're kind of doing some things and making that kind of really be an amazing channel, and it is already. But it's cool stuff, man. So check it out.
And that was we said last night that Night Owl was one of the first ones hiding a QR code
Oh,
people had to go hunt for yesterday. It's pretty
that's good.
exciting.
And,
See, it
hey,
was so it
uh,
was off the beaten path. Everybody's, "Where's my stamp? Where's my stamp?" They had to go find it,
yeah,
and, Austin, it was funny, he was trying to give out clues without giving it away, talking about Wellness Wednesday and Matt, you know, who's not,
he's doing
uh
it. Yeah.
he had trouble deciphering the clues,
Oh, I got you. Right on.
but we got him there. We got
Right
everybody
on.
there.
Good stuff.
Hopefully everybody that was listening figured that one out. But yeah, it ended up on Night Owl's page for Decrypting Chaos. Very cool.
Awesome. And I'm glad you brought that up because they were talking about something today, just ideas flying around. May do something like the purge. Don't know the full details.
Yeah, I
Um,
heard that purge.
Night out. Yeah,
I think we heard the actual creation of the purge
I think so. Right.
going on in his head. He was making it up as he went along.
Well, it's work too. Like, well, I'm being serious. Some
Yeah,
people
yeah,
just because we have ideas and there's there's you got to put these things together, these channels, these chats. There's work involved, right?
yeah.
So yeah, it's great to have ideas, great to banter back and forth of things that we could do, but it's really the purpose of what you're seeing with some of these stamps. It's not to just, hey, here's a stamp, right? It's for there to be activity. We've always talked about it, activity,
Right.
your attention. It matters. It matters, and that's what the whole kind of purpose of these things are. So I don't know if they're starting it this weekend, but if not, you need to dial into the X and the Twitter Spaces over there. They're continuously talking about it. Night Owl asked if we brought it up here on YouTube, and we're doing it right now. But think about it. I know they're talking about it, but it's called the Purge, something like that. If you got to follow along, do the instructions, and if you don't make it, then you're purged, right? You don't make it to the next round.
You start over.
You
You
start over.
get bumped back to level 1.
That's right. That's right. Then you got to catch up. Yep.
Yep.
But man, I wanted to go over some cool things. Again, we're all about Web3, and I just wanted to. This was an article that was put out today, and it's like I said, I was amazed, right? Because we talk about this a lot, and man, does this sound familiar? And so let me pull it up here and add this to the screen here. But like I said, I mean, there's like I said down here. Let me go. Here we go. There's today's date, right? Today is the 5th of 2024. So very relevant, right? And this was talking about from revolution to real world value, how companies can benefit from Web3 in 2024. So, like I said, I really want to spend some time and kind of, read through this, right? Because again, it's going to sound amazingly relevant to any of us that have been in this ecosystem, whether you're bees, whether you're monsters, whether whatever asset, just this ecosystem, or in other NFTs too, right? It's going to sound very familiar. So, kind of just going to blow over this top over here. It's just talking about Mark Zuckerberg's grand vision of Meta, right? And why he changed Facebook to the metaverse. But down there, it talks about why the concept had gained early traction. It gained attraction, and people were really excited about it. But most consumers didn't get the appeal, as investors started pulling back on metaverse investments and flocking to generative AI. Many business leaders were left questioning the broader value of Web3. So in short, Web3 is a vision of decentralized, user owned internet built on three foundational technologies. Okay. Blockchain, a distributed ledger. So there's one foundational thing. It's built on a blockchain. Smart contracts, the ability to execute agreements without third party oversight. There's another pillar, right? And tokens or tokenization, digital representations of assets such as non fungible tokens or NFTs, stable coins, cryptocurrencies, or tokenized real world assets. So those are
There
the
you
three.
go.
That's right. There you go. Those are the three, I would say, pillars of a Web3 type metaverse, right? That we're talking about. So despite the disillusionment of the past year of what you were seeing, right? There are green shoots of value in the space with a shift away from the casino mindset. There was a casino mindset, Tim. And what would he talk about? Moons and Lambos and yachts,
Yeah.
all from these magical NFTs, these magical cryptocurrencies that you didn't do anything for. You just picked it and you went to an exchange and bought it, right? These magical things. So that's really what that mindset was for the past, I would say, at least 2.5 years. Even before that, too, there was the ICO days. That was another one, another time of that, right? So, I just want you to kind of read and like go through that. And, I want you to read that kind of for yourself too. But I'm going to skip over this kind of stuff over here because I want to get into the real deal, right? The real revolution to the real world value. And from there, it's really going to sound familiar, right? Um, the early versions of Web3 were born out of revolutionary ideology of insurgents with a vision of an alternative to the established institutions. And look, the brave new world. But we were just talking about it, Tim. Look at we're rooting on the Black Rocks, right? Getting the ARK and these institutional things. That was all back in a couple years ago. We're like, oh, we're gonna take them down with the banks, down with all. That's the mindset, right? But the reality is, that has emerged is that Web3 is now being embraced by savvy incumbents like JP Morgan Chase, Nike, and BlackRock, right? They are now embracing this technology
Yeah.
and even being integrated into the fabric of existing institutions. So they are. Well, I was talking about it yesterday. I wanted to show. I don't know if that's another one. I should pull it up before I forget. Don't mean to go off on a tangent, everybody, but I have to pull this up before I forget. So Visa, I talked about it on Spaces today. Let me pull this up, and I'm not going to play it now. But Visa and their rewards program. I mean, it's incredible what they're doing. Web3 rewards, and it's not even called rewards program. But I'll play that at probably the end if you help me remember that, Tim. I'm just going to leave it
Sure.
there. I'll just leave it at that point right there. But the goal is now more practical, embedding Web3 technology in processes, assets, and value chains that aim to solve global problems that are not possible with Web2 alone. And, I don't want to talk, we know what Web2, companies are. I'm not going to read that. But in order to realize that potential, companies, old and new, first need to rethink how they approach Web3 and derive value from it. Many large companies are already engaged in this process, but many companies of all stripes could and should be doing the same. For that to happen, their leaders need to update their Web3 understanding in three ways. Web3 must be seen as an accelerator, not a replacement. How much, like we've been saying this, right? Even
Yeah.
with AI, it's an accelerator. It's going to improve what you're doing, not replace all your employees. Now, it's going to do that in spots, right? But you're going to shift over to this other position, right? But that's one thing that businesses need to see what this is going to do. It must move away from general purpose technology towards focused, value proven use cases. It's got to have some value, right? Not magical internet money. Um, Ecosystem strategies must shift their focus from dominance to network partnerships, collaboration. Hey, Tim, empower unity. Empower
That's right.
unity. Empower-
Connectricity.
Connectricity. Stop with the dominance that we're going to take over the world. And hey, how about we empower unity, right? But networked partnerships. We were trying to do that before, Tim. Just didn't work. Not everybody saw that collaboration, right?
A great old saying is safety in numbers.
There is safety in numbers. Safety in numbers. And there's innovation and there's
Yeah.
great ideas. There's amazing things when people get together and work together.
Two
So
heads are better than one.
they are, and 52,000 are even better. So there you go. But here's the part with an accelerator, not a replacement. This key change in Web3 outlook as a means of enhancing current Web 2 propositions and infrastructure means that instead of focusing on creating distinct virtual worlds, such as Meta's Horizons world, they were trying to do this big, amazing thing, right?
Right.
Web3 needs to be embedded in companies' tech stacks and integrated into business strategies. Things that are already working for these businesses, it's already operating, already successful, just need to be plugged into this amazing technology. I've heard that before. They're just going to
Yes.
plug in. They're going to plug into this amazing chain that's just streamlines, makes it nice and easy. All these apps are just going to plug in, Tim. I love that. I love that vision. I love it. So the Starbucks loyalty program, Odyssey, is a prime example of a modern Web3 loyalty program embedded within existing journeys and real world experiences. Odyssey members earn stamps. Oh, did they say stamps? They
Stamps.
earn stamps, NFTs, redeemable for exclusive rewards, such as invitations to real and virtual events. The stamps can also be traded on NFT marketplaces. The beta program is estimated to have generated over 1 million in revenue. Despite targeting only a fraction of Starbucks customers, that return, if extrapolated out, could mean tens, if not hundreds of millions of additional dollars in additional revenue just for playing this cool game that's
Right.
already implemented in their business model, right? Rewarding your customers. It's not something new, but it's just using the technology that's available. Go ahead, Tim. Yeah.
I think I was just gonna say the boys in the lab have to close the blinds. Somebody's looking through the windows.
People are looking through. But listen, that's great that they're playing. They think, right? They think it's still when I think everybody sees under the hood, what's going on here? Flocks, floods. That's why I agree 100% with Austin M2, 100% with Apex. That this you will see as a top blockchain in the world on CoinGecko, CoinMarketCap, whatever you want to say, top three, maybe top two. It's up there, right? Reasons we're saying that is not just some pie in the sky. It's amazing technology. I got a drink. Sorry.
Right. No, absolutely. And people are catching on to the idea of how it's done, and the monsters are right there.
They are. It like I said though, isn't this? It sounds very sounds
Yeah.
very familiar. Enterprise tools are also increasingly integrating Web3 components to match companies' interests. Salesforce now offers smart contract templates, Web3 data models, and wallet risk scoring to make it easier for companies to launch Web3 loyalty programs. Solana Pay, they're working on it now, a decentralized payment protocol, is providing customers near zero fee Web3 native payments through integrations with global commerce giants such as Shopify. Wow, I've been collecting these stamps.
I've heard of Shopify.
I've heard of Shopify. Yeah, pretty good one there, right? Audius, and I'm gonna click over there. Audius, a decentralized music streaming platform that attracts between 7 million and 8 million monthly users, has been successfully offering a high integrated, user-friendly experience that includes custodial wallets for fans operated by the company. But what if it wasn't operated by what if it's your wallet? What
Right.
if it's your identity? What if it's your smart key there, Tim? Kind of crazy. So rather than expecting music lovers to be Web3 aficionados, Audius CEO says that the aim is for fans to get the benefits of decentralization without having to be super aware of using a wallet. That's amazing. That's a great idea. I
Yeah.
wish I wish we would have. Yes, there you go. Yes, exactly. Exactly. It's there, everybody. It's there. You have a smart key, smart wallet. It took you 5 seconds to download the Opus AI wallet. And there you go. Thank you. Congratulations. Right. You're in Web3. There has also been a recent wave of interest in the convergence of Web3 and Gen AI. There's an AI. Wow. That's an interest. Oh, wow. Imagine if it was built, Tim. Imagine if it was built. That's amazing. As companies explore how blockchains, immutable ledger, and decentralized digital identities could create greater trust in and verifiability. Well, that's a good one. Verifiability of an AI generated content. Web3's record keeping of information could help determine whether content is human generated or AI generated. This is another one. Aptos Labs and Microsoft are exploring the convergence of the technologies to determine whether training data is bias free and whether LLM generated outputs are authentic and blah, blah, blah. And then there you go with the world coin. You see that down there. I do want to touch on this. I skipped over the audience, but this is what this is what they got going on. We talk a lot about this with the music, right? With the
Right.
music industry and what needs to happen. Artists do deserve more. And that's all what it's about. Taking control, sell your music your way. You keep the profits, get rid of the middlemen, and you start interacting directly with your fans. So these are some of the creators that are just starting to use this, right? But what an amazing thing if Audius just plugs in to the Opus chain, right? They just make the connection and use an already amazing, kind of like I said, tool
Yeah.
that's available. I know Nas. There's Katy Perry, right? So there you go, Steve Aoki. But these are ones that are using it already. And again, I don't know. Let me see, Lo-Fi Christmas. I'm not going to play it. I know we'll get hammered, but yeah, there you go. Right? It tells you all the plays. It's got everything going on. But man, just starting 268 plays. That's it. Right? These things are all just spinning up. It's very cool. I'm going to go to this trending. So transmissions. I don't know. This is the most, I guess, trending one. Only 50 favorites, but 14,000 plays. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Right? All just starting. All just happening. So let me go back to the article we were reading because, like I said, this is pretty interesting, man. Let me get down here. Where were we? So, embedding Web3 technologies into Web2 infrastructure to enhance rather than to replace existing propositions is essential to drive adoption. But for more widespread adoption, use cases must also be embedded with regulatory guardrails. New regulations such as MiCA, EU markets and crypto assets regulations were launched in 2023. But that is another thing. It needs to start having these types of these guardrails. We've talked about that as well. But here's another thing, another piece, moving away from general purpose use cases. And again, we saw, you're going to see as we read this is NFTs, man. Talking about NFTs. Rather than being deployed as an all purpose use cases, Web3 is valuable when focused on specific scenarios where it adds to what Web2 alone can already offer. Don't thank you, Apex. That's right. Don't be lame. There you go. The best examples of Web3 applications moving from general purpose to specific technologies are in the realm of tokenization. When NFTs first launched, they were used to drive speculative value, but had limited functionality. Man, I don't know how many times I can say that over and over again.
Yeah.
Companies flocked, creating NFTs with limited consumer value. And as a result, the NFT market quickly crashed. Because what I think Austin says, it was vaporware, right?
Yeah.
It was vaporware. And people that were really building, it was not vaporware. It just
Right.
took time, it took effort, it took a lot of stinking work, Tim. Took a lot of
Yeah.
stinking work. We now see investment shifting towards utility-based NFTs. Companies like book.io are using utility-based NFTs to transform ownership of digital content such as ebooks, right? Or think about asset-backed NFTs. Wow, those bees are awesome, right? Those are
Yep.
asset-backed NFTs. They have utility, right? They have things inside of them. That's awesome. Currently, when readers buy ebooks, they don't own the book itself, only a license to view the content. That means they can't resell, lend, or give it away. In addition, authors have limited opportunities to take advantage of secondary market royalties. The advancement in NFT infrastructure and decentralized storage aim to address these problems. Right on, man. We talked a lot about that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is same thing what we just talked about musicians. right? They never could get those secondary royalties, especially directed just to them, right? It was always to the music,
Right.
producers, things like that. You hear that all the time in the music industry. There's still, what is it? You can look back in the 70s and some of those bands that are still playing their songs on the radio today. Some of them aren't getting not one penny, right?
Nope.
Kind of crazy, right? So NFTs are also being used as proof of ownership for real world assets, including art and luxury collectibles. The platform Block Bar specializes in NFTs of luxury liquor brands. And we've seen that one. We looked at that one several times, right? For proof of authenticity. The company Areny allows brands more broadly to create digital product passports, connecting physical products to a digital identity that can be tracked and traced. But my main, like I said, my main thing is if you think back all of the work, I know everybody wants this, like I said, this hype train, right? Everybody FOMOed into that whole space for the past 2 years. And you're seeing these NFTs and these things going to the moon, right? And we just been chugging along, right? Just
Yeah.
steadily building, steadily growing, steadily doing our thing. That's real, right? That's real, and you're about to be able to experience the amazing launch of all that work, right? So put on your seatbelts. It's getting. What is he saying? Did you put that up or no? I don't even know what
I
he's saying.
didn't put it up, but
Okay, I got you.
I was thinking back to the example you were given to about the music before. It's happened as recently as Taylor Swift had to
Right.
remake her first album. So
Yeah.
that wasn't that long ago. Her first album was completely owned by her first manager slash record company, and they would not sell her back the rights to it.
Hmm.
So she just remade it. She
Right.
said, "Well, I'm going to take all those songs; they're mine, and I'm just going to tweak them up a little bit and remake the whole album." So she called a do over, and now she has the masters to the new album, and she controls her own stuff. Not that I'm worried about her in any way,
Right.
but yeah, I mean, it still happens. It still
Yeah.
happens.
Oh, so Apex hates emails, right? Can't wait for the day for them to be a thing of the past. A waste of space on the internet, in my opinion. How you going to log me out? And say, "Wait, well, I don't know. I think they're trying to do some security things. Apex, I get it, but hey, I've gotten bumped from Facebook for like 4 months because I won't verify the way they want me to verify. They want me to
Yeah.
put some driver's license on there, man. I'm not going to do it. I don't care about
Oh,
Facebook.
they asked me once. I didn't do it.
I know, but I don't have the other. Well, I won't get into it. But yes, it's
Yeah.
kind of goofy. But then go verify my number, and it says yeah, too many times. You know what, Apex and me and Tim could, and we can attest to it. I know what they're doing because a lot of people create a lot of emails, and we use
Right.
that. We use that for a lot of marketing, or you could say backlinks. There's a lot of other goofy things that are going on, Apex, but this is all relevant. That just shows 239 ranting about awesome, man. That's all good, right? We all have our little things that irk us, So this is like I said, is very relevant to what we're talking about. Like I said, this was written today. But here we go talking about J.P. Morgan
He's
Chase.
he's he's ranting over it. Isn't this his nap time? Isn't he supposed to rest up for when this show's over? He could take back over. I mean,
It is
take a
well, he's
break.
gonna
I
have
mean, he's
weekend hours, but
he's
that's
a
all right.
monster that he keeps going. I applaud him. I couldn't do what he does, but
I know.
guys,
Yep.
we got this for like another
At
30
least an hour.
minutes.
Yeah, 30 an hour. Yeah, it is why it
But
is safe space. That's right. Let me see the comments. That's right. It's a safe space. It's
yeah,
we can talk and talk amongst each other, figure it out, and let some steam loose. That's right. But back to here with JP Morgan Chase now offering right tokenized deposits to develop new trading, borrowing, and lending service through blockchain platforms such as JP Morgan's Onyx. And it's so funny. My man was telling you that crypto is all a scam. It's all something that it's all for people that are kind of money
right.
laundering, right?
Well, I think his full quote was unregulated or DeFi crypto
Oh,
is crazy.
okay.
So it's basically don't do that stuff over there. Only stay with us.
Yeah, we got it.
It's like, yeah, okay, bud.
Yeah, whatever guy. Oh, so he's an early okay. He sleeps in the morning. There you go. I like that. It's a good time too. So here's another one: changing ecosystem dynamics. The rise and fall of Meta's metaverse vision showed that trying to exert market dominance while trampling ecosystem dynamics is counterproductive. To realize the benefits of Web3, uh, cooperation, and I know they spelt it wrong, and partnership building are essential. And it is. We've been again talking about this where we're just trying to collaborate. You're muted if you are trying to say
No, I'm
something.
yelling at my kids who are making
Okay,
noise.
I got you. No worries. But partnership building is huge and collaboration. In 2024, we anticipate that more companies will adopt decentralized technology to advance solutions for collective global problems. But what does that mean for CEOs? Whatever. I'm not going to, who they're going to do their thing, right?
Yeah.
They're still going to extract their value from that. But I will give you an example of what it talks about here. Um, Project Guardian. It's a collaboration between players across the global financial ecosystem, including policymakers and industry groups, to explore the feasibility of open, interoperable networks that enable digital assets to be used across global platforms for multiple use cases. So again, whatever they're using. Go ahead.
That's a fully packed sentence right there.
That was interoperable
That's
networks.
like your interplanetary solarized, you, know,
It is. It
it's the
is.
same thing.
It's kind of wild, but I mean, there are people. They're already trying to implement these things, and at least they're starting to see what it's all about. Right? It's not about this. I'm going to dominate. It's all mine. I win the technology. It's crazy, right? It's the same thing that we've been saying. That's why we get in these spaces on X when we do these things on YouTube. We want people to come up and you want to talk about it and discuss it. Your ideas. That's why I think I've been saying it for the past 2 days. No matter who in the Monsters Network, if there's a 4 or 5 people that just blow it up and become amazing, we all win, right? We all
Right.
are part of the thing. We're part of, and we'll support that person or that group or whatever. We'll be cheering them on. It does not matter. It's a good thing. It's amazing, right? We need all of that. Everybody to go out and explore and do amazing things. Get into other communities. Invite them in. Show them the technology. Share the app. It's all good in our ecosystem. And that's what some of these companies are finally starting to realize. So, here we go with Web3 building blocks have the potential to address significant challenges in the carbon market, such as, and there you go, the carbon credibility, standardization, and transparency across the value chain. And listen, hey, if it is something, I'm all for cleaning the planet. Good. I want clean water. I want clean air. I want all that stuff. I just don't, whatever. I'm not going to get into the politics about that, but at least you'll know with the ledger of really what's happening, right? That
Right.
like look at Jimmy, right? Planting trees. My man is really planting trees out there. That's awesome, right? Good on him. So if you can see this as you're investing or putting some stuff in whether it's NFTs or cryptocurrencies, and you see things like that happen, great, awesome, right? Whatever, it doesn't matter, but that's what you want to see is real things that are doing amazing things. But I'm going to wrap it up here. I won't keep going on this because, like I said, it's important. And like I said, if we were going through all that and you don't recognize where you're at and what has been going on, that whole thing is what you're involved with.
Right.
Is it anybody? However, whenever you got in here, that whole thing we just read, that's just it's a nice piece of what's been built,
Can we
right?
share the link in the chat
What
and
link?
put that up there? The link to
What
that article
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me
so
put that
that
in there.
people can go back and grab that and take a
Yeah,
look.
I mean,
And then I didn't put a lot of them up here, but there's some comments here. Night Owl, happy Friday. Crowns are coming.
well, yes,
Woohoo. Yeah,
yes,
we'll
they
have to
are.
check the countdown. We forgot to do that, Ray. You weren't here to
Yesterday?
remind us yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Hey,
real low today.
I'll put that article in the actual description too, and
Yeah.
in a comment. I'll comment myself to our own video, and then you can just click it. Web3, it is
Web3,
time.
it's time. Scott McHenry in the house. Very exciting. Monsters are coming. Monsters are here.
Yeah.
Something big is coming. 2 days to go.
Yes.
Yep. And then Apex is he's making dinner for himself now,
I don't need that. I need
cooking
mustard.
something up as we speak. Or maybe he's cooking something up. I don't know. The monsterhood.
uh,
And Robin likes the monsterhood hashtag.
there you go. I want to go over there because look, yes, we are. We are 2 days,
Ooh, 2 days, 4 hours,
4 hours
23 minutes. I love
from
it.
one of the monstrous events.
2 days. So that's Sunday night into Monday.
Sunday night, probably 1 or 2 in the morning.
Oh, so it's Monday morning. First thing
Monday,
Monday
yeah,
morning.
first thing Monday morning. Yep,
Exciting.
it is exciting, right? It's a
Yeah,
pretty
so that link is in the chat if you want to grab it there, but we'll put it in the description and Ray will put it in the comments too. So yeah, comment comment
I'm
on the
just saying,
show. It also helps.
yeah, it's just funny, people, as we've been through this process, and there's the one when moon, when a dollar. It's all those things, and it's kind of crazy because we're literally building an amazing thing here that will reach everyone in the world. It's kind of that's the purpose right there, right? Another thing too, you guys, you sparked some transformations right
Yeah.
there. You guys are
We started pointing out, everybody, I mean, you don't want to lose your own hometown and stuff like that, but we got people to branch out and think about what they want to go after and go get. And I think we've got some motivated monsters out there.
And I'm glad. Hopefully, this is the one with the. If it's not, it might be the loyalty card. But I will. I know. I don't know how that works with.
Ray, before you do that story, why don't we check out the map?
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Let me find it first, though. Yeah, I will. Absolutely. Let me. I'll go back. It's not on that one either. So is it this one? There it is. There you go. Populating in.
You
Hmm?
ready for that to light up? You want me to get out of
Oh,
the way? You want me to get out of the way?
hold on. Let me.
Everybody's like, get him out of the
He
way.
said, "You can't. I can't scan. He's in the way." Let me make sure it's nice and refreshed,
Yeah.
and let me zoom out here.
For all you listening on Twitter right now,
Oh,
the
you better get
QR
over there.
code is about to go up there, and you got
Tim
to
is
be over here to scan the show.
Tim's
Get
about
in
to light
here,
you
blow it up with the like, a hashtag drink up, something like that. SOS, hashtag SOS.
up.
Share
SOS.
our stamps.
That's what I'm talking about.
Share our stamps. Share the stamp. Give it to a friend. Send it to a friend.
Yeah.
I just
No,
keep
make
playing.
him
Keep
come
playing.
watch. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go.
I'm ready. You're
I'm
ready?
ready, man. You ready?
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna let it loose.
I wonder. I'm gonna try it when you're not. What can you do it when you're small?
Yep. Are you
Oh,
ready?
yeah,
Here it
I'm ready.
comes. Bye, everybody.
Oh, it does. That's
Yeah.
perfect. We don't even need to bring it up. That's wonderful. Drink up.
Now watch what happens to that map, people.
Look at the map.
The connectricity gonna make it happen right now.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Why don't you go big just to make it easy for people?
How
When
do
we
I get
start
there?
seeing the fireworks, we'll go back.
Right? Is that big? No, that's not big.
Nope.
That's just big on my screen. So this is it. That's big.
Nope. The
Yeah.
other way
Well,
around.
what do you mean?
The big QR code. This one.
Oh, why? You
So
can't.
we don't want to make it hard for people to scan, right?
It was easy.
It
I
was for you. You have the iPhone 27.
just not the one. My one over here. That's an iPhone 6, buddy.
All right. I just got to hit the drink up.
I know. Well, I'm just saying. We got the. It's good to see the map. Look at that little one. You can do that down there. No,
That's a different one, but it doesn't matter.
I
It's all
know.
right, Ray. Just
Look at them all. Look at down. See, look
just
at Louisiana. I need to cover that one area instead of it going to Texas. I need to build a wall
to absorb the
toward Louisiana. You got Louisiana or yeah, I'm not sure. Mississippi? No, it's Louisiana.
yeah, that's a good spot down there.
That is a good spot right there, man. That's another thing. You can look at these things, right? This is what you want.
Sniper was saying last night he wants the fireworks over the monsters, so
Oh,
you
an
can see
overlay.
them. See 'em. If you get in real close, you can watch the fireworks land on the monsters.
Well, I don't know. I get that's great right now, but I think when these things when it starts going, you're only going to see pink streaks everywhere. You know what I mean? Then it would overlay the monsters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could. I mean, absolutely, man.
Well, we kind of saw that. I guess we zoomed out a little bit very far last night, and underneath you could see, like, there you can kind of see it, but like the whole map had streams all over it.
Right.
It was good. But, it's cool. It's fun no matter what you're doing. But
I picked one up today.
what'd you pick up? You pick another monster?
Yeah, I transformed the monster today.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this
Building
is
that wall.
building that wall. Getting down. I was getting more down in my Florida area. I like Florida. But like, yeah,
Nice.
look at the Northwest. Even too, I wish I could see it the Canada. I tried to get Canada, but man, there's so many monsters up there. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That is a great area right there. Great. I gotta kind of look up there, you know?
It's good, but like I was saying, it's a very big map. There's a lot of people around the world.
There is.
But this is this is just the beginning.
It is. Well, I think really, we're talking Monday, right? This you should see some real fireworks when the crowns roll roll out. I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Very
I'm
cool.
excited for that. I'm excited. I will definitely take a nap on Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, man, got to be rested up, man. I couldn't imagine being with the crowns and seeing uh, what is it, a solarized non fungible crate?
I mean, if these monsters are shooting fireworks off, I'm imagining that some kind of rocket is going to be coming out of Antarctica,
I know,
like
right?
landing on continents and just lighting them up like crazy.
It is. It's wild, man. But yeah, I love this. This is so cool, man.
But didn't some of the monsters land in Miami today? Wasn't that what
Yeah,
somebody said?
something happened in my.
The monsters in Miami. So this is only so that Alexa and OK Google pick us up.
That's right.
Yes, the monsters were in Miami.
There were monsters in
We
my.
should we should go live to the scene.
That's right.
Zoom in on Miami and see what's happening down there, Ray. The monsters are going crazy
People
in that
screaming.
mall.
Ah!
They
Hey,
say it was aliens. I say it was monsters.
I'd say it was monsters too. That's why I was laughing. It was like I thought there was the start of the War of the Worlds, man. I thought we were
Yeah.
gonna get an H.G. Wells kind of vibe. I'm like, oh man, this is all right. Good thing I live in the woods. Yeah, but that's awesome. Yeah, see down there that area down Louisiana. There's a couple of streams coming out that you
Oh
got to be
yeah.
able to you got to be absorbing right there.
And FOMO obviously shared his text chain because there's some action happening over there in Phoenix.
I'm gonna refresh and you'll see the blue will pop in. You know what I mean? You'll see the actual energy being absorbed. So let me I'm just refreshing now.
They'll be landing,
Yes,
showing off everybody.
the portals opening.
GM's delivered.
Yep. There you go. Look at Georgia. We were the first to burst. He's hitting down here. You see that? That's crazy.
Hmm.
That is so cool, man. Look, see? Bam.
There it is.
Wait, that's right. That is awesome, man. And then we'll probably see some Louisiana down here. New
Yep.
Orleans. New Orleans.
Narlands.
New Orleans. Yeah, that's awesome.
Go down there and get some crawdaddies and some GMs.
Yeah. There you go.
You ever been to Mardi Gras?
It was kinda, not really though.
I have the same story. It was the week before Mardi Gras.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. You don't need all the tourists. And,
No,
and and it didn't really make a difference. It was crazy.
it's the
It was
same
a
thing. Yeah.
crazy time.
Yep.
It might
Yep.
as well have been Mardi Gras.
Exactly.
That
Yeah,
was
no, that place is always doing its thing there, you know?
yeah.
But well, yeah, no, I mean, if we'll put the QR code up one more time, and then I want to show you that Visa thing. That's like I said,
Yeah. Oh,
man.
absolutely.
If people, if you really don't kind of, still understand, this one should really open your eyes because
There goes around the Gulf.
yeah,
Glowing up.
it is. Look at that. I
Drink up. Hashtag drink up, people.
wonder if that's my new guy. He was the only one glowing down there. I'm gonna actually see if it's already absorbing stuff, man. I'm not out here shilling my stuff yet. I promise. So is it this one? I think it's this one. No, that's South Tampa. And maybe it's not up there yet. Carrollwood, that's crazy. That is so close to where I lived. It's funny. Yeah, it's not up there yet. So it takes a little bit to populate.
The one you dressed today.
Yeah, the one I just today. Well, it's not the university, right? Oh, look at that. University, Sergeant University.
Nice.
That is a good one. And that's just a beacon. Check-in, 7,401 check-ins. East Tampa. Yeah. So mine would be right. Yeah, it's not there yet. Oh well, it's all good.
Tampa, a P1 city?
It's a P1, yeah. But
But
here's
East Tampa is not.
no, just like this. I got this guy here, Hyde Park, right?
Right.
That is a very fancy area out here. Very, very fancy, right? All doctors, because right here is Tampa. There's a huge hospital right here. So Hyde Park, that's me right there. University of Tampa. See, University of Tampa is
Nice.
right there. Hyde Park.
Nice. In between the doctors and the kids.
And the doctors and the college. That's right. Yep, all a good area. So this is what you do when you're looking at these places, man.
The posh life and the party life right there.
It is I would never live there, right? Not saying whatever. I mean, it's to each his own. But yeah, very happening spot. And let me jump over here. I think let me pop this in here. Let me find it this time now. Hopefully. Come on
Thought
now.
you had it up.
I did. Well, it doesn't Visa. Oh, I put web, not Web3. There we go. Visa Web3 loyalty program. So this is it. And do they take us down because we're going to play their thing? I mean, it should be like we're helping them, right? I don't know.
No, it's commercial music they don't like.
Okay. So yeah, there you go. Deb, don't tell everybody that whole thing. Deb, keep that one down there. But let me pull this up, and I think it's around 2.5 minutes. Just remember, I got to mute myself. I got to unmute this one. It kind of takes me a little bit over here. All right.
Go ahead. $1,000 Visa points.
Traditional loyalty programs are simply an exchange of spend and reward, but consumers are demanding more in return for their loyalty. Web3 loyalty goes beyond, expanding opportunities for brands to reward customers for everything from social shares to viewing content. It's an interactive, gamified experience that lets customers earn and redeem value in new and engaging ways. Here's how it works. Trina the Traveler is headed to Paris. At the airport, she scans a QR code for the airline's rewards program when checking her luggage. Trina has a web-based digital wallet, so she's automatically subscribed as an airline rewards member with a token in just a few clicks. She earns a day pass to the member lounge and can relax before her big flight. At the hotel, Trina's given a digital key card and welcome packet with a loyalty offer for completing fun and simple actions. She decides to check 2 actions off right away. She completes a brief survey on her mobile device and follows the hotel on social. She then redeems her newly earned tokens for a hot stone upgrade during her massage tomorrow at the hotel spa. Trina's ready to hit the town and decides to treat herself to some shopping on the Champs-Élysées. She opens her Visa Partner Loyalty web app and finds a virtual treasure map powered by augmented reality that shows available deals and special rewards offered at stores nearby. With her AR map as a guide, she's on a quest to collect as many tokens as she can, and as a result, discovers some new favorite stores along the way. Her efforts are rewarded at her final stop, where she can bundle her tokens into an exclusive gift with purchase. Ready to wind down for the evening, Trina visits a local wine shop and buys a nice bottle of red. Right away, she receives a notification with a link rewarding her purchase with a mystery gift. She's surprised with an offer for a complimentary macaron at the cafe next door. Trina goes to redeem the reward and heads back to her hotel. She can't wait to get cozy and settle in with her dessert and a glass of Cabernet. Thanks to her loyalty program, it's been the perfect beginning to her Parisian adventure, and she's just getting started. Visa Web3 Loyalty Engagement Solution, making loyalty truly rewarding.
Nice.
Again, seems familiar, Tim. If you can't see the check-ins, you see her collecting them tokens or maybe stamps of her shopping spree, and then getting rewarded. And you can see how other companies would be looped in and would love this, right? It's crazy, bro. Can anybody start to see the gift again that has been just let loose for Christmas for you? So Monday's a big day. I would suggest you really get into these spaces and into this content, because you're a part of something that's it's mind blowing, right? Again, it's just wild that we've been going through this amazing process, and we've learned so much, And you got to understand, everybody, the new group that's coming, they don't have any idea. They have no idea what's going on. So that's why we're all, we're needed.
The new group, you mean the new signups, the amateur wallet holders, or are you saying Jamie Dimon and those guys who are just getting into Bitcoin thinking they're gonna pull everybody into mainstream Bitcoin, when really we're just gonna go, oh, okay, now you can open a wallet and everybody's gonna like, I guess I do, because Bitcoin's mainstream now, and then they're playing our game.
There you go. And think about it, right? Do you want to play on the decentralized one, or do you want to be on Jamie Dimon's I'm in control? No, I'm not normally like that. Which one? Which one are you going to choose, right? And I even think, like you said, you see businesses. Which one are they going to choose? Especially when you start digging in to how amazing, again, this all was built, right? It's truly a decentralized chain, right? But it's on a mobile network, and when you download it, it takes you 5 seconds to set it all up. Tell me what you're thinking.
Well, I don't think Jamie and his boys have anything ready to go for when they want people to get in and out of their Bitcoin ETF on their phone, or playing games with their kind of stuff. I mean, it's just amazing how far behind they really are.
And how far?
I mean, Visa's trying, and Visa's got the right idea, and of course Visa uses whatever JP Morgan's network or whatever it is, and all that kind of stuff. But um, the Visa has an apps and rewards program, but we're trying to hook up more local and
Mm.
unconnected people through this app.
Oh, it's all gonna come flooding in, Tim. I
Yeah,
mean, just trying to let you know about again. Yeah, I mean, you've been here all along, and
yep,
yeah, you're see, and there you go. Like just what Joe's saying here. Uh, they're just learning what we already knew. Um,
absolutely.
absolutely, but also too, they've been like Jamie Dimon. They've been building, man. They keep it all under the wraps. But again, um,
Well,
that's
yeah,
why.
it's the same thing. He says, you don't want to use DeFi stuff. You need to come through our gates,
Right.
and there's a big reason why he wants you coming through his gate because he gets the vig off that.
Mhm.
But there's better ways to do it where you get more of the rewards than just letting him hold all the Bitcoin and leveraging that out 10 times like they've been doing for the last 45 years or whatever
Yeah, and
craziness.
everything here, it's out there. You want a monster? You can get one, right? You'll see. There's it says it in the game that there'll be codes all
Right,
throughout this amazing game, right? And you wanna really be a part of this, you wanna be a business on this thing, you're gonna need a monster, right? That's how this at least this part with the monster and Opus AI partnership type thing, that's what they did. It built this amazing game on top of this chain. And yeah, you're just getting a glimpse under the hood of a super Lamborghini Resvani. Like, it's amazing, and that's what you need to really step back and really, if you've been here a year, that's fine. You've been here 3 years, 3.5 years, you've been a part of this group. Think back of all the conversations, and think back of all that stuff, because yeah, there you go, man. It is here. It is happening, and man, it's going to be an amazing ride. And you're just here at the beginning, and you know, kind of
I'm
crazy.
pretty excited. I don't know how I'm gonna take a nap on Sunday,
Yeah, I know,
but
I know. But
no,
that's
it's good.
like all the stuff, like you said, we talk about it all, the NFTs and tokens, all been out there. It's there,
Right,
right? It's all built, all the things, all the asset, everything you want is all there, and there you go. We're gonna release it, release the chain, man.
right,
Release it, right? It's exciting, man. It's cool. And yeah, I love seeing all. Like I said, I couldn't believe I was just going through things, trying to figure out what we're gonna, go through and talk about. But yeah, that's right on that whole. And there was more. I didn't want to go and on and on and on. But there's other articles that just talks exactly about all of that. They're all trying to do this,
right,
right? And they're trying to figure out. Not all these chains are built specifically for that. This is and that's just one piece, right? That's just one thing that you can use it for, but it's built for that, right? It's very incredible. It's incredible. Like I said, there's a lot. There's a lot to it. And we're just touching the surface. That's just one piece to a very big idea. So if that'll tell you something, that'll tell you, that's just one piece.
yep,
So appreciate everybody. We'll throw it back to X after we wrap it up here. And really appreciate y'all. Just give us a like, smash it, and get that algorithm triggering these videos out, because again, more and more people are going to be watching this kind of stuff and trying to learn what most of y'all already know. And that is important, right? Again, when I mean everybody's going to start coming in, it's not a hypey thing. They're going to be people that are going to come in and want to use all of this stuff, and y'all are the ones that know much more than you think you know, right? So, get in there. It's exciting. It's fun. It's fun to get up there and talk about it and participate. Yeah,
right, right. I think we should I don't know. We're gonna come on tomorrow night, right?
yeah. I think Saturday. Yeah,
I think I don't know what kind of news is going to come out tomorrow or not or whatever, but I think we should do a show where anybody who who's following Monster My City, if they want to come live on the show and talk with us
Mm.
here on YouTube, just
Yeah.
like open the mic and let people talk, because also everybody over there and over here, people use uh PFPs and whatever, and they've been telling their friends, and they were like, I don't believe you or whatever, and they want to come up and say their piece and put themselves on camera, because we're not going to bite. We're excited about it. They're excited about it. Come on, say hello and talk it up. Tell us what you're excited for. I think that would be fun. I think that would be a fun thing.
Oh yeah. No, that would be a good
It could
idea.
be a little wild. We might get some crazy dancers, but I think it'd be worth it. That
It could.
always makes for a good story.
It is, and it's always good to meet people. It's awesome.
Yeah,
I like it. There you go. Appreciate you, Night Owl. Thank you. And yes, appreciate you, Apex. You're a legend yourself.
absolutely.
Thank you, Robin. And you're awesome and appreciate you. And that's what he's talking about. Monster Party tomorrow. Heard it here first.
That's right.
That's all I'm talking about, Apex. So that's what we'll do. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Monster
And
Party.
that way, if they come on, because we tried to do that last night, where they were like, "Oh, open up this city, this town, this," and I don't really know geography that well to pinpoint all these things. But if they come on and say, "Oh, I'm over here," and help us find it, and they want to show it off, or if they want to show off their strategy or whatever it is, because there's worlds to grow through this whole thing. It's just sparking up, but we're here first. So, it's going to be a great thing to share with your friends and say, it's true. It's really happening. Look, I was on the YouTube show, or 6 months from now, when they
Mm,
go, holy cow, did you know about this? Did I know about it? Look
yeah.
at this video from
Right.
last January. I was
Yep.
on here talking about it, how I'm excited about my monster and what's going on.
That's true. It's like a stamp yourself. It's like stamping
That's right.
yourself, right? Yep.
Exactly right.
Thank
And
you.
who
Thank you.
knows, if you get big enough, we'll make a stamp out of it.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you. No, that's a good idea, and we'll do that. So yeah, we'll call it a monster party, or whatever.
Monster Saturday night party. It's a what is it? What's the Crown Eve?
Crown Eve. Oh, Crown Eve.
Crown Eve party. Like New Year's Eve, we're gonna have the Crown Eve party.
Oh, I like that's a good one, Tim. That's a good one. OMG, this news is that's right. It is Crown Eve.
And
That's
Santisi will be there with his chicken nuggets,
there you go, and the whole thing, the whole
chicken
gang.
tenders.
Yeah, man, that's a great idea. That's a great way to kick off because we're excited. Sunday, early Monday morning, big things, and yeah, bro, this is it.
Crown Eve.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
there you
talking
go.
about,
We got a
Robin.
hashtag already.
Hashtag Crown Eve. I love it. Thank you, Robin. Yep. Put that all in the comments after we end. She's got it in this chat over here, but when we end the show, throw it in there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Start using it over in spaces and X's and X's. Crazy.
X's and O's.
X's and O's. But no, yeah, that's a great idea. We'll do that. And yeah, could just say hi. Doesn't have to be anything. Well, I don't know if you want to give us a thumbs up if you want to say hi. If not, you okay. No, that's what I said, But anyways, that's what we'll do. And just think about it. Like I said, don't make it a big thing. Most of us, we all met each other already, right?
Yeah,
We like to have fun and talk.
I mean, if you're gonna sit on spaces and talk and do whatever, I mean, if you don't want to show your face, you don't have to.
Yeah,
But come on in.
Yeah.
And like you said, we're friendly. We want the connectricity
We do.
in live here on the show. So come on in.
Yeah. Monster Ball on
Monster
Sunday.
Ball.
Monster Ball. I like it.
That
a good one
movie,
for
I don't know
Sunday.
if we can
that's
tie
a
ourselves
movie.
to that. Well,
That is-
yeah. Halle
It
Berry
is.
was in it.
Okay. Yeah. I
Monster
didn't
Ball.
see that one either. I'm out
Ooh,
of it, man. Sorry.
It's good. But don't.
All good. Appreciate
Anyway.
it again. Everybody, hop back in the spaces. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you tomorrow with the Crown Eve. That's good stuff.
I love it.
All right, brother. Thank you. See you.